cooking for my family, for my friends. Always happy, always laughter. Let's get together for a meal tonight.
Hello, in this video I'm cooking my mother's recipe, beef Youvetsi. It's a beef stew, and we use something called QUIRKY, which is basically pasta in the shape of a little rice. Welcome to Easy Delicious Cooking. My name is Alex and I love to cook, so please join me and let's make food fun again. I've prepared most of the stewing beef because this is going to be a stew. I've left a couple of pieces that I've already trimmed. There's the grain, so cut them into bite-sized chunks or cubes. Once we get to this stage, the first thing we'll do is we'll salt and pepper this, and then we're going to brown it over a medium heat. Put more salt in. I'm going to brown this in small batches and then set it aside. And when I'll do the rest of the meat, I'll get back to you. So the onions and the carrots are now sauteing. The next thing we'll do is put the garlic in. We'll cook the garlic for about a minute. So add the wine next. Deglaze the bottom, and then I'm going to transfer it all into the other dish. Here's the oven dish. I'll transfer everything in here. I'm going to return the beef stock to this dish. Beef stock, the beef. Turn the temperature right down. So the next thing we'll add is 2 bay leaves, sprig of rosemary, the thyme, the tomato, and the beef stock. Once it reaches boiling point, I'm going to put it on the lowest heat I can get and simmer it, put a lid on it and simmer it for about 1.5 hours. With the Orzo, which is basically pasta in the shape of a grain of rice, if I put it in the dish without, after I wash it, without cooking it for a few minutes, it will become very glutinous. So what I will do is I will fry this in some olive oil, plenty of olive oil actually, with a little bit of salt, and fry it for 1 minute, 2 minutes until it starts to change color to white, and then I'll stop, and that will go into the casserole. The vegetables, no, this is not part of the recipe. I just like more vegetables, so I'm going to cook the vegetables in the oven whilst I'm cooking it will only take half an hour. So I'll prepare them now. So what we'll do, of course, is with the zucchini, these have been washed, beautiful vegetables. I'm just going to cut them into bite-sized pieces. Yeah, I'll leave it like that. Now, zucchini and eggplant like a lot of salt. Whilst they're sitting here, I'm going to add some salt to it. And look what my beautiful wife bought for me. She bought me this salt and pepper shaker. It's perfect for the table. So give that a mix. And I think I'll go back to the other salts. Okay. Beautiful. Look at that. So we'll cut that into again bite-sized pieces. We'll add the salt and olive oil and mix that in. Come back here. So there's my chili and my zucchini, my eggplant. I will add some olive oil now into the zucchini as well. Mix that all well. I will put this all into the oven dish. And when this goes in the oven for the last half hour of the cooking, it won't have a lid on, so it'll evaporate, it'll shrink, and it'll cook and even brown a little bit. So that will be my vegetables. The next thing I will do is the orzo. I'll put this aside now. As you can see, the orzo, the colour it is, I'm going to fry it off camera for about 2 minutes. And when it starts to change colour, turn a little bit whitish, I will take it off. Okay. The stew's been on the stove for 1 hour and 45 minutes. And it's reduced quite a lot, as you can see. Let's have a look. Yes, lots of flavour here, I bet. I'm going to add 1 stick of cinnamon. Now the orzo has been fried, so that goes in. Now this will need water to cook. There's not enough liquid in here now, which is ideal because the flavours are very intense. Now, the recipe calls for 3 cups of water, which is what I'm going to do. And in the oven it goes for another half an hour. The lid goes on. Kitharaki, which is Youvetsi, which is a beef stew. It's a bit of a mouthful. Just about every Greek family, if not all Greek families, have cooked this. This is a Greek classic dish. It's amazing flavour, easy to make, and I remember growing up as a kid, sitting around the table with my family, enjoying this. My mum would, God bless her. Anyway, I can ramble on, but I won't. Okay. Thank you for watching and happy cooking. Until the next video, goodbye for now. This is Alex.
Easy, delicious cooking for my family, for my friends. Always happy, always laughter. Let's get together for a meal tonight.